the FBI's next target is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is even worse than Diddy. Oprah should flee the country because she's next. The FBI has gotten hold of Oprah's sacrificing tape and they're about to arrest her, so she should be ready.
A new Netflix docuseries about Sean Diddy Combs is making headlines for its never-before-seen footage of the music mogul in the days before his arrest.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I figured most journalists would not disclose
Watch this and think that you really hate Sean Combs.
Why would they be thinking that?
Because of the things that you post on Instagram,
Yeah,
because of the...
Look at this, and let's stop us.
Something strange is going on with Oprah Winfrey's South African school for girls. Started spreading rumors that girls are disappearing from the school. According to these rumors, several students from the school have gone missing.
Yo, so why am I hearing that Oprah had a school for girls and all of them went missing?
These are my girls. These are my girls.
Hold on to your seats. 50 Cent just lobbed a bombshell straight at Oprah. And Hollywood is wobbling. What started as old beef has morphed into fresh, jaw-dropping accusations. And 50's hinting she could be next under the microscope. Is he unmasking a hidden truth or whipping up a storm? Nobody dares touch. Watch to the end. This rabbit hole is darker and deeper than anyone guessed.
Overnight, lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs trying to stop the release of a Netflix docuseries due out today. The series contains never-before-seen footage of Combs debating strategy with his lawyers in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last year. It also includes video of Combs greeting fans in Harlem.
I'll accept it.
And then saying this about the interaction moments later.
I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
Now Combs' lawyers are demanding Netflix pull the series, threatening legal action, claiming Netflix is using stolen footage that was never authorized for release as part of what they call a shameful hit piece. The series is executive produced by Combs' longtime rival, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and director Alex Stapleton, who said, quote, "We obtained the footage legally and have the necessary rights," end quote. Before the cease and desist demand was sent yesterday, Stapleton and Jackson sat down with our Robin Roberts to discuss the series.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
It's not personal.
The show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. Not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a...
50 Cent just threw a massive warning straight at Oprah, and the internet is in absolute chaos. He's dropping hints that she could be next to get exposed. And make no mistake, he's not holding back, as he keeps rattling Hollywood's biggest names. The shock factor skyrockets now that is aiming at one of the most powerful women in entertainment. But here's the real twist. What pushed 50 to fire this warning? And why does he sound so certain that Oprah might actually be in serious danger of being unmasked?
The time comes when you have that type of situation take place or happen to you and you don't have an answer, you go to the concept of your higher power. And you say there's a plan for you, and if you believe in it, like I used to have issues with the plane when you get ready to take off.
Monique, why is she canceled? And then I know Tyler wouldn't support that. He never told nobody not to work with her. When I talked to him, he was like, nah, I never told no one not to work with her.
One point in the evening, I bumped into Gayle King, Oprah's best friend. Now, Gayle is a real deal, a very sophisticated, secure, and smart lady. She's never afraid of a situation, as she showed with her R. Kelly interview. So she marched right up to me and basically said, why are you talking about my girl?
Oprah Winfrey close friend Jerry Harris, star of Oprah Netflix show Cheer, has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for raping underage children.
This picture looks so sad to me. She is Rita or a singer. This photo looks like Oprah is living, literally serving this girl up to Harvey. Dora looks so frightened. Looks like she's afraid of that man.
talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment.
Hold on to your seats because this is about to get wild. From the way 50 Cent is talking, it sounds like his. Uncovering a tangled web of Hollywood connections, secret alliances, and behind-the-scenes deals that Oprah would rather the world never see. Some fans are convinced this could trigger a full-blown industry shakeup, while others think 50 is poking at things Hollywood desperately wants buried. Either way, the tension is off the charts. Social media is exploding, splitting fans down the middle. Some say 50 is risking everything by going after Oprah, while others claim he's the only one bold enough to speak the whispers that everyone else is too scared to voice. Is this the start of Hollywood's biggest unraveling, or just the calm before an even bigger storm? One thing's clear: the timing, the energy, and 50's moves all scream something explosive is coming. And now it gets absolutely crazier. 50 Cent didn't hold back. He went full throttle, claiming Oprah Winfrey is even worse than Diddy. Yes, worse. According to him, Oprah has been sabotaging black actors' careers just to protect her own throne at the top. That alone set the internet ablaze. But it didn't stop there. Rumors resurfaced about her old girls' school in Africa, whispers about girls disappearing after reporting mistreatment, and even stories of human remains allegedly found on the property. True or exaggerated, these claims alone have people questioning everything. And suddenly, Oprah's name keeps popping up in conversations about Hollywood's dark, behind-the-scenes secrets. And let's be real, this isn't just fresh beef. Oprah and 50 Cent have a long, messy history. This is seasoned, bitter, old-school beef. From the start, Oprah allegedly tried to derail his rise when 50 was climbing the charts and trying to reshape his public image to show he was more than just an ex-dealer from Jamaica, Queens. He wanted to sit down with Oprah, but she reportedly shut it down cold. Didn't like his music, didn't like his personality, didn't like the energy he brought. And of course, knowing 50, he didn't let that slide quietly. This is more than drama. It's a powder keg about to blow, and Hollywood might not know what hit it.
Once upon a time, you didn't like Oprah.
Right. You're looking at it and you're saying that everything that's wrong with our culture is why I'm a success.
Wow.
So when I actually got a chance to talk to her, she was like, I never thought about it like that.
And of course, true to 50 Cent's unapologetic style, he didn't let Oprah's rejection slide. He struck back hard, accusing her of pandering to an older white audience, basically calling out that she wasn't representing the culture she claimed to champion. And then he dropped the bombshell comparison: an Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside. The remarks sent shockwaves across social media, sparking major backlash and cementing this clash as one of the most talked about feuds in Hollywood history. And in a throwback audio clip from that era, 50 Cent didn't hold back. He said, I think she caters to older white women. Oprah's audience is my audience's parents. So, I could care less about Oprah or her show. She was completely against everything in my music. She was never going to have me on. I'm never going to reach that platform. Which, let's be real, confirms you're a huge success. Then, in classic 50 fashion, he dropped the ultimate line. If we can't be friends, then let's be enemies. I'm actually better off having friction with her. Only 50 could turn a rejection into a full-blown rivalry and somehow make it insanely entertaining. But here's the twist. The interview did eventually happen, not because Oprah had a change of heart. Oh no. Rumor has it Hollywood heavyweights leaned on her hard. 50 was one of the biggest names on the planet, and having him on her show meant ratings gold. Ratings that mattered far more than any personal beef. Watching the interview, you could almost feel it. A little stiff, a little forced. It was business over genuine interest. And that energy made the whole moment even juicier for anyone paying attention.
Me, it depends on who it is. Like, if I knock down like Oprah Winfrey,
right,
she can do whatever she wants.
She gonna give you that bag.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oprah can do whatever she wants. She ain't even gotta lie. Like, she could be leaving the house, and I just be like, do you need me to pick you up? Or, you know what I'm saying?
But 50 wasn't the only one dragging Oprah into the spotlight. Ludacris jumped into the conversation with his own messy story. He went on Oprah's show to promote Crash, an Oscar-winning film, expecting a major career moment on one of the biggest stages in the world. Instead, Oprah zeroed in not on the movie, not on the cast, but on his use of the N-word in his music. The film barely got a mention. It was obvious she had her own agenda, and Ludacris wasn't having it. The clash was subtle but electric. A classic example of Hollywood power dynamics clashing with raw talent.
You made it to Oprah yet?
Have I made it to Oprah? I've been on Oprah a long time ago.
Okay, so
I haven't made it back, but I was on there one time. I'll tell you.
How did it go? How did it go?
You know what? We talking about the first time I was on
The first time he was
You
on
didn't
Oprah.
see it?
No, I missed this.
You didn't hear about it?
Is this the one about the N-word?
No,
This is about the movie. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
She cut you off.
Right.
She cut you. She edited out what you had to say.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's what it came down to. That was the only time I was on Oprah.
Okay, and then
whether we get invited back or not.
Did you call and say, why did you edit me, Oprah?
No, I didn't. But you know, we've pretty much made up since then, man. Like I've talked to her over the phone. Everything's cool. I would like to get invited back though.
And just when you think this drama couldn't get any messier, it dives even deeper. Ludacris later revealed that Oprah had edited the interview in a way that made him look completely defenseless and frankly ignorant. Every moment of her criticism stayed intact, but the parts where he pushed back, explained himself, or defended his art, cut gone. The final edit made it look like he just sat there nodding along, swallowing every jab. He said it felt like she was using him to reinforce stereotypes for her mostly white audience. And honestly, that's a serious heavy accusation that sent shockwaves through the industry.
Is our show gonna be live? That's the question.
Live.
Without being, edited.
Right.
I want to go on Oprah live.
What was it that she edited out, just for those who listening, trying to figure out what was it?
It was a lot of it was certain comments that she had made about, I was there for Crash, for the movie.
Yeah.
And basically she said something about not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie. And of course I was up there with the whole cast of Crash.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't necessarily feel like that needed to be said. You didn't agree with my music. And even if you don't agree with certain songs I made, say you don't agree with certain songs, don't say you just don't agree with all of my music.
Right.
The whole saga sparked a massive conversation about who Oprah chooses to challenge, who she protects, and whether her platform has actually held back more black entertainers than it's helped. And 50 Cent. He made damn sure none of this stayed buried. Then there's Dave Chappelle. Oprah allegedly tried to set him up, too, right after he famously walked away from that $50 million comedy Central deal. That deal was so loaded with strings that rumors swirled about certain industry players wanting him out for refusing it. That's why he reportedly retreated to South Africa, laying low, staying safe, and guarding his peace. But when he finally told his side on Oprah's show, the story took an unexpected, almost surreal turn, leaving everyone questioning what really went down behind the scenes.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see it before. Look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, they're trying me.
Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time of their career where it seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yeah. Would you say you lost your mind, sort of?
No.
No.
Not exactly.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy, but it's incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
And I feel like in a lot of instances, I was deliberately being put through stress.
Every time Dave tried to set the record straight, Oprah kept cutting him off, twisting his words, and pushing him to admit to things that didn't even match his reality. She insinuated that he was paranoid, as if his instincts were overblown or irrational. Dave fired back, explaining that paranoia isn't some flaw. It's survival for many black men who are always looking over their shoulder, especially when suddenly worth millions. That kind of wealth instantly paints a target on your back, and he had every reason to protect himself. But Oprah didn't ease up. She pressed him about checking into a psychiatric hospital in South Africa, framing it like a personal failing. Dave explained that people that tried to put him on heavy medication he refused because he felt they were attempting to control or discredit him. He admitted he was scared, not unstable, not delusional, just unsure who he could trust. Oprah tried to dismiss it all as simple stress, but the tension was palpable. Dave looked like a man speaking truth to power, while Oprah looked like she was steering the story toward a narrative she already decided on. And just when you think the chaos couldn't get more tangled, the drama spiraled into the stories of Taraji P. Henson and Monique. Eerily similar patterns of fallout. When Taraji publicly clashed with Oprah, social media erupted.